split-second decision-making, accurate marksmanship, appropriate use of force. For law enforcement personnel, these are the details that make the difference between safely resolving use of force encounters or making costly, tragic headlines. And research shows the best way to hone these skills is through intense training in situations that include real stress. That's why law enforcement agencies around the world depend on the VirtRa V-300 for safe, cost-effective use of force training that improves public and officer safety. Because it provides 300 degrees of situational awareness, realistic threat scenarios, and an electronic impulse device that induces real physiological stress. This makes the VirtRa V-300 the ideal training solution for law enforcement agencies and military organizations of all types, especially when you compare it to the traditional options. Single-screen trainers can condition officers to only anticipate threats happening directly in front of them. Simunition training can create stress, but it's complex and expensive to organize. Plus, reading body language and threat cues through protective equipment is challenging. Square range training is good for qualification, but static targets don't run, take hostages, or shoot back. And all of these methods train officers primarily in deadly force response. They limit training in the practice of critical de-escalation techniques. The V-300 trains officers in the use of less lethal types of force, including officer presence, verbal commands, tasers, and OC spray. Carefully cast professional actors recreate realistic threat scenarios to include multi-incident active shooter scenarios. The full immersion environment greatly improves situational awareness, contact and cover techniques, and decision-making under stress, such as multi-incident active shooter scenarios. Recoil kits allow use of standard service weapons, so you get the feel and recoil of your own firearm with realistic ballistic accuracy, and none of the costs or challenges associated with a live fire range. You also get the industry's current judgment scenarios and specialized training drills for teaching advanced shooting skills. That's why, every day, thousands of professionals worldwide utilize the V-300 to practice and prevail. Protect the public. Prepare your officers. Limit your risks. VirtRa, the higher standard in firearms training simulations. You really have to experience the V-300 firsthand to truly appreciate its value and capability.